An illegal anesthetic, of course. Like that thing in Iron Man, that
It's gone. Where did it go?
Jebediah?
Mm.
He uses on Tony Stark, and then they never ever use that ever.
Yeah.
That could have been something to take down the Hulk.
Abandoned village.
This is...
Cargo delivered to the factory is piled up.
But it's covered in dust, so it must have been placed here some time ago. How's it covered in dust if it's outside in the rain?
Oh!
Looks like the trash cans are all empty.
Come on.
Whoever was in charge here must suck at cleaning up, leaving all these boxes around.
Sure.
That figure... is that...
Who is it? A friend of yours, Master?
Maybe.
Wobbly friend.
So, we gotta track him down, huh?
Okay, we're back in the village.
Oh.
Not here. Where did you go?
I guess we can look around
Maybe this
trees. I guess we'll find a bathhouse.
Yeah. Oh, birdies. Oh, there's something glowing up ahead. Oh. I thought maybe it was in the trees, but... Oh.
Any green herbs around?
Really?
The lights are on. The rest of this place must have working electricity, too.
Huh?
Doesn't seem like anyone lives here. So why is the power still on?
Power the factory.
Huh.
Something big break out of here?
Yeah.
What's that big thing in Resi 4?
Oh, the El Gigante?
Yeah.
And Shinigami was asking about herbs.
Someone destroyed that giant shutter. It looked pretty sturdy. It would take a huge amount of force to make it look like this.
I was waiting for something to come out of it.
Yeah. Huh. Oh. Yeah, this turning into a zombie horror movie wasn't where I thought it was gonna go.
Stairs? Looks like they lead underground.
You're still going, Master?
On one hand, I'm grateful. On the other hand, I'm worried we haven't found Fubuki's remains yet.
Mm.
Unless that was her wobbling away.
Maybe. She's wobbling because she's,
I have a feeling I need to
homunculi.
talk to that person.
Or because she's, rewound time so much to get away from them.
Oh, she's just exhausted.
Yeah. They come towards her, and if she gets bit or something, she's rewinding the time back. Why would she run away from Yuma? That sense.
I wonder what's up ahead. Master, you could be falling for a trap, you know.
Yeah.
It's possible. But
Why are we
I have
suddenly
to
in a
go.
side scroller?
Yeah, I was
There's
just
no
thinking
around.
the same thing. I was like, why? When did this turn into a side
Whether
scroller?
a zombie or death god pops out comes down to your luck, Master.
There's no map either.
No.
This corridor goes on forever. How much longer till we reach the end?
Well, you can see ahead. We can't.
Man, I wonder what lies ahead.
You only go.
Weska.
Wow. why he's Wesker? Of the resident. Are we right about that?
Oh.
Is he Wesker because of all the Resident? Because it's all Resident Evil and zombies right now.
Is it just is it really just them being cheeky?
Dr. Wesker? What are you doing here?
Hey, it's you.
Oh. Oh.
You.
Is
And not with the neck twitches.
Hey, it's you. You.
He can talk, but he's also bugging out.
Mm-hmm.
I have a weird question.
Yeah.
Why is his tie so short?
I don't know.
Why is a grown man
Dr.
wearing a
Wesker,
child's tie?
please, tell me about the homunculi. You were researching homunculi, weren't you?
Homunculi. How do you know about the biggest stain on my life?
Aw.
Hmm.
Oh, he spoke normally.
He's probably reacting to the word homunculi. He doesn't seem to have completely lost his memories. Doctor, what happened to the homunculus research?
Such a terrible memory. I'm ashamed to say my homunculus research with Amaterasu Corporation fell behind. Rumor had it the UG's research facility was on the doorstep of a successful experiment.
Do you think
So in
Makoto is
order
from
to
the
catch
UG and
the homunculus test site up ahead was constructed.
Oh, do you think maybe the
Homunculus
memory
test
loss
site
is
ahead?
the
Is
UG
that
coming
the
in?
real secret
well,
lab?
or
I was getting impatient.
intentional, so that if he was ever caught, he couldn't be linked back to the
Complete
UG.
research
Mm.
first. Do you dare criticize my methods?
No.
I thought so. Sacrifices are necessary during experimentation. I needed our experiment to complete a homunculus first, to silence that pesky unified government, to conduct the experiment in utmost secrecy. I purchased the entire surrounding village and made it a restricted area.
Ah.
And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus began.
Still not exactly the most
What
creative
happened to
name.
that experiment?
Well, of course. You. What happened to my experiment? It's been a week since it began.
Who does he think we are?
Tell me now.
Makoto?
What happened during the blank week?
What?
Tell me. Tell.
Okay, so he obviously didn't cause it.
Tell.
No. Yeah.
Already for a
He
quick
keeps
time event.
breaking down at the worst time. Maybe he just needs a good smack.
Yeah, can we turn him off and then back on again?
It's like an old TV, just maybe back.
Maybe it has something to do with the experiments that took place here.
Hmm.
He's Wesker Mishima?
Whatever.
Mishima.
The homunculus testing site is up ahead.
Albert Mishima.
Let's see it for ourselves.
Joy.
I do love mysterious zombies. Yeah.
Sure, I'm all ears.
Are you though?
You have no ears.
10 years ago, the unified government requested that Amaterasu Corporation conduct homunculus research. 3 years ago, to compete with the UG's research facility, they built the homunculus testing site. That's where Project Homunculus took place, but we don't know exactly what that entails. And right after the experiments, the blank week mystery occurred.
The masked guy, Makoto Kagutsuchi, appeared at Kanai Ward right after that, too.
He somehow got ahead of Peacekeeper Director Yomi and became CEO of Amaterasu. He halted the homunculus research, and as a result, the homunculi became an urban legend in Kanai Ward.
And now, 3 years later,
We're in a totally different spot than we were a second
you
ago.
and I
Yeah.
descended on this ruined, depressed land of Kanai Ward.
Well, there's the lore dump.
Yeah,
Nice to
there
get
you go.
everyone caught up.
Previously on.
Yeah.
The game has become a side-scroller as well.
Yeah. Swear to God, if we have to fight an El Gigante, I'm a cry.
Look! Another really tough-looking shutter has been completely beaten up!
Was it Yuma? Did
What
Yuma burst out of
happened
here?
Is this the homunculus testing site?
Is this where they grew them?
Yuma.
It's Vivia.
Huh?
That
Shinigami.
Ah,
Did you hear that voice
that's
just now?
his ghost.
Huh?
Or,
Not
I
really.
assume.
Must
Oh, I
have
was
been
asking
wind.
about that.
Yeah.
No, I heard
It means he's
someone call my
actually dead.
name.
Does it? It could just mean he's asleep somewhere.
I think he's taking the ultimate sleep.
He'd be happier. Something in that.
There is.
We can't look at it?
No.
Weird. Give me the detective points, damn it. We need to level up.
The sun is shining through the ceiling. And since it's not raining here,
It's outside Kanai Ward.
could we be outside of Kanai Ward?
Huh.
I can smell the ocean. Maybe this was built over the sea.
The shutters never really last, do they?
Look at this place, though.
Let's go!
It's like the bit in the Matrix. Where all the humans are being grown in the pods.
Yeah. There's no run button. I would like to move faster.
There it is. I heard that voice again. It's coming from over there.
You sure? Don't tell me you're bugging out too!
Mm-hmm.
Now you're hearing things. Poor master.
I'm not going crazy. I
You
really
can probably
did
hear it
a
because
voice.
he did it as well one time with the... What do you call it? Spectral projection.
Yeah. Who? Who?
I can't remember.
I don't think we've met this person before. They don't look.
Oh,
They don't.
I'm
They're.
sure.
So we talk to them.
No, we don't know him.
Who are you?
Wait. Delta?
Hmm?
Are his motives complex? The villain from Zero Time Dilemma.
Oh! Sorry.
You numpty. What the hell are complex motives doing in my doing in my ghostly detective game?
Hey, this guy can actually talk. Who is he?
I've never met him before.
He's
Is
not
this
dripping
the guy
pink
calling
either.
you,
He's just
Master?
wearing a dirty suit.
No, I don't think so. My name is Yuma. Who are you?
What? You don't know who I am? must live in the
That's
boonies.
Richard Epcar, I know the voice.
I'm the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh,
Although
Ah.
I conceded that post to someone else a little while ago.
Conceded? You mean to Makoto Kagutsuchi?
Oh, you're Makoto's acquaintance. You'll have to excuse me then.
No. Bullshit. Look,
A
bitch all you want about him.
is a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
How about a glass of wine, too?
That's a wine.
Sorry, I'll pass. Besides, there's something I want to ask you.
Very
That's
well.
everything.
What is it? Ask me anything.
At
it's
first
a, it's a
I was
Reddit
like-
AMA.
This guy can actually communicate. Hand seems a lot more alert than the others.
I was just looking at his
Master,
face and
now's
I
your
was like,
chance to
he's
get some
reminding me of
answers.
number one, but I think it's just the way they draw old people
Mm.
because
What?
the old guy in the Resistance.
Oh, Margala?
Yeah, my brain was like Marguerite. No, but he had that same, just all the lines up his top lip as well.
Mm.
I would like to ask you about the Blank Week mystery.
The Blank Week Mystery. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened.
What?
But piecing together the bits and pieces I know, I do have an idea. Back then, a plot about the unified government planning to occupy Kanai Ward had been uncovered.
The UG wanted Kanai Ward?
This really has turned into like a
From what
global
I
conspiracy
understand,
like plot.
The Blank Week
Yeah,
Mystery
but what
is a
the-
conspiracy
that was
the
kinda
UG set
What
up
we were told as
to take
well,
over the city.
that the ultimate secret here affects the whole
Why
world.
would the unified
Hmm.
government want Kanai Ward?
They
I
had
have
competing
no
research, even though they
idea.
set up
I
Amaterasu.
suppose it's to steal the rights to Amaterasu Corporation. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward was wiped from the map for some time, just as the UG wanted.
Hmm.
But we were saved by my friend, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
Hmm.
How did Makoto overcome the threat of Kanai Ward disappearing?
He appeared from nowhere and volunteered to negotiate with the UG.
It does seem to be his MO. He just
Rumor
appears.
is
Yeah,
he has a special connection within their ranks.
he just floated
I
in
didn't
one day on his
expect
balloons
much
and
from
saved
him,
Kanai
of
Ward.
course.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as if we had any other choice. And before we knew it, the negotiations were complete.
How?
I honestly cannot wait for the arc
Upon
book of
arriving
this in a
at the
couple of months.
negotiation table, he immediately announced that Kanai Ward would be isolated. Unexpectedly, the UG agreed. Both sides accepted a non-intervention condition and concluded negotiations. I
Nobody in, nobody
suspect
out?
some sort of
Hmm.
secret arrangement was made regarding homunculus information.
Makoto didn't tell you about the details of the arrangement?
Well, that was part of the agreement. Speaking of, there was one other condition.
Murder all the
He
master
said if
detectives.
negotiations were successful, I would have to concede my position as
Ah.
CEO to him.
It's hard to believe you gave up your seat as CEO to a complete stranger.
Didn't have a choice, did he?
I agree. It's a ridiculous story, but without him, the UG would have occupied Kanai Ward, and Amaterasu would have been consumed. I wanted to protect this company, and he wanted to protect Kanai Ward. Our interests aligned, and I was already quite up there in age. Makoto loves Kanai Ward and its residents.
So he says.
I
Mm.
knew I could entrust this land to him.
But why the trade-off? Why did he want to be CEO of Amaterasu Corporation? he can protect Kanai Ward without it, right?
You can't shut down the research without it.
Kanai Ward is now entirely Amaterasu Corporation itself.
Yeah. Well, that's the...
He wanted to be king of the homunculi.
I know that he said he wanted to stop homunculus research immediately.
But?
In retrospect, there's no denying that the research was extremely inhumane.
I mean, yeah.
So Makoto became CEO of Amaterasu just to stop the homunculus research?
Ultimately, I can say the decision to concede my position to him was the right one. Under his leadership, Amaterasu expanded its businesses. Their total assets now rival that of the UG.
And Yomi as CEO would
Long
fuck
live
all of that.
Amaterasu,
Yeah.
right?
Did they just keep these ones?
Oh, maskless.
He's not mad.
Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Sorry, just the long hair.
Did they feed these guys like more meat buns than the other ones? Or
Maybe.
why did they get to keep their brain?
The previous CEO died in an accident. But my guess is that actually... You think Yomi is responsible? That's just a guess, mind you.
Hmm.
Yomi
So he'd
must have
already
killed him for
conceded?
giving away the CEO position to Makoto.
That does sound like
that.
Yomi.
That makes more
That in
sense.
mind, I don't know if he actually made the right decision.
Well, if Yomi was the CEO, the city would be in much worse shape.
See, the ghost agrees with me.
Yeah.
Yuma. There it is again. I heard it clearly this time.
Oh.
Some sort of control device.
Seems like this console controls the machines on the other side of the window.
Which ones? Which ones? Huh. None of the machines are doing anything.
Well, it's an abandoned lab.
That's...
I can see a giant, ominous machine through the window. Is it used for homunculi research somehow?
What?
Give me the heebie-jeebies. Let's stay away.
That's right. Great. There's a message on the control unit that says none of the machines are in operation. Oh, okay. I guess that one and this one are the same.
Yeah. Go with those doors?
No, they're not lighting up.
No.
I heard it clearly this time.
Then that voice is close by, right? Let's try looking for it, Master.
I really hope Fubuki isn't a skeletal bag of bones. Oh, I mean, what else? I mean, skeletal bag of bones. Is really...
This is...
I just hope she's not a bag of bones. I hope she's safe. Looking closer, there were a bunch of capsule type things on this machine.
Gross. They look kind of like insect eggs. I don't want to be around here.
We're not even close to leveling up for more skill, for
Kanai
more
Ward's
skill
remain
points.
unsolved mysteries. A brave master ventures deeper into the lab in search of the unknown.
I have to wonder, are there
Never before
unused
seen
homunculi?
device, suspicious
Yeah,
of
that's what I think
it.
the orange
The
ones
master
are.
prowled
Ones that
into a
haven't
treacherous
hatched.
lab. And then...
What? What happened?
You'll have to read the Master Goes Exploring series.
Jeez, I thought something suddenly popped out. Anyway, don't go making up a series about me.
Oh no, Yuma, we already have volume 1 of that
More
manga.
joyless, Master.
And the one where you, and the one where you have a harem.
Yeah.
The light novel. I really wish there was a run button.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate the aesthetic, but, like, we don't have to,
Go.
So, you're the one who's been calling for me. Chief.
Oh.
Fuzzhead, really? This guy?
That was Yako rather than Vivia?
Yeah.
I'm happy to see you, even if it's like this. Do you remember me?
Please don't eat us.
Yes, I'm Yuma. Chief, you understand me? This is for me? Wait, please hear me out. Just for a little while.
Master, wait.
Why?
Stop yanking his chain.
Nothing good will come from chasing after the dead. Just let him go.
But...
Besides, don't you think you should maybe hurry up and check out
Convenient, we
whatever
just
Fuzzhead
passed a
offered you
computer
instead?
on the way, isn't it?
I think that is what he would want.
Fine. Chief Yako, thank you for everything.
Oh, yell at homunculi.
They are getting friendlier as we go deeper into this place, though. Less hostile.
The ones we don't know are the ones eating everyone.
Thank goodness. The computer still works.
Isn't that convenient?
Now I can check the disc the chief gave me.
Ooh, we're gonna learn.
Is the camera on? Well, I hope it's recording. Let's begin. Leaving this video is the greatest stain on my career as a researcher. But given the tragedy about to occur, this record will be of great assistance. It is currently 2 a.m.
Actually, it is.
God, they actually do it.
Have
It's
passed
actually 2
since
a.m.
Project Homunculus began.
Amazing.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
They accidentally created
Defective
Mewtwo.
homunculi have a fatal flaw to them.
Sorry.
In the revival process, their intelligence is lost. They are reduced to nothing but senseless, flesh-seeking monsters. There is also another flaw. In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent.
This has been tampered
And
with.
we are in hell itself. They're nothing more than monsters. It's here. Listen, defective homunculi will devour humans down to their bones. They will drink every last drop of your blood. At this rate.
Oh!
Nope.
What the?
That was Dr. Huesca, right? Looks like a zombie got to him.
But Project Homunculus supposedly happened 3 years ago.
So who was the Weska?
If the
in the
doctor
lab
died in a
upstairs?
failed experiment 3 years ago,
Homunculus of himself?
then who was the Dr. Huesca I met in Amaterasu's lab?
Yeah, it would be a homunculus of himself,
Right
and
there.
then
Why not ask him?
that homunculus died and
Oh,
came back.
Right.
So technically Huesca's died twice now.
But somebody has messed with that recording.
Either that or...
The disc can't be that choppy at the important bits. That's like...
Oh, good. They just cutscened us back.
Dr. Wesker, please tell me, do you remember what happened in the experiment 3 years ago?
Hey, it's you. 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 Hey. Hey.
Damn it! It's no use.
The video could have been fake.
Maybe if it was just some random disc, but Chief Yaka went out of his way to give it to me. It has to be an important clue.
But the last part was nothing but static, so there's no telling what he was saying.
Was it more interference
Monkey
than
and I have some sort
editing?
of flaw.
Maybe.
If they have a weakness, we need to know it.
Did you get to meet your benefactor? Perhaps you've finally obtained the truth. Speaking of which, don't you think you should return to the factory? Kurumi is in danger.
Oh yeah, Kurumi!
So she didn't go on ahead, or she went to a different ahead? I suppose she's not restricted by the...
You really never give up, do you?
Oh, now he
Despite all the
moves
murders
fast.
You've seen,
Mm-hmm.
despite getting knocked out over and over again, you were framed as a criminal, and even murdered real criminals in the name of truth.
You shouldn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. He just randomly stopped, so I was like, wait.
So we can go back to the factory, and then I suppose we can go back out of the factory to go back to the village?
I'm surprised you still call yourself a detective. Oh, to be clear, that's a compliment. A normal person would have fled. Anyone with even the slightest bit of a conscience wouldn't be able to take it. And yet, here you are.
I was just seeing if there's any collectibles.
Yeah.
I'm
just looking for trees, but
Yeah.
you can't seem to go into any of the trees.
It'd be one thing if you were using your abilities, but you're actually using a death god's powers, aren't you?
Wow. How does Makoto know that?
He knows about me? How?
I love how he literally freezed mid-step.
Perhaps you're trying to
Gross.
cope with all these acrobatics. But in truth, this is the worst possible move you can make. You can never outsmart me.
Where's this announcement even coming from?
So, Kurumi's still in danger, and we haven't found Fubuki. For better or worse. Right.
She's not here.
Well, no, she wasn't.
Where are you?
Knowing that Flatty's personality, she wouldn't go back the way she came. Try looking for her up ahead.
Right. Let's look that way first.
Right here, Master!
Oh yeah, that door we weren't allowed through at first. Beside Vivia's remains.
Before you know it, the truth is right in front of you. Have you been enjoying my party?
So, it is you after all. Makoto Kagutsuchi! It's you, isn't it?
Took you long enough.
The white smoke that knocked us out at the detective agency was from that gift you gave me. What's your goal here? What are you trying to make me do?
Please continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Damn it!
times did I warn you to stay away from him? You should have listened.
It's all too late now. Besides, I'm sure from the moment I got on the Amaterasu Express, I was fated to meet Makoto.
Yeah, there's probably a good reason for
It's
that.
too obvious of a setup to call it fate. This is way more like the perfect crime or something.
Perfect crime. No. I feel like this was always gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Master, look!
We know that one?
That is, Fink.
But we didn't kill Fink. Oh no! Sorry, the slaughter guy. I
Yeah.
was thinking of Swank.
Oh, no.
Is that the hitman who killed the chief?
It took me a second to remember his name because I was like, knife. What's knife backwards?
You
Couldn't remember the actual name.
Hold on, Master! He's not in any condition to talk!
I did my job.
Like the Cyberman.
Talked!
Hmm.
I did my
Just
duty. We're queen and country.
Like always. The only difference, the target was a detective.
Is he talking about what happened?
During the hit, lot of commotion. Still, I did my job. I knew it'd be a tough job.
But does he
From the
just
start.
Fink also work for the World Detective Organization?
Hmm.
Couldn't refuse. Makoto Kagatsuchi introduced me.
Huh?
The client didn't. No. But otherwise, I would have refused the job.
What the
After completing the job, I was told I knew too much. Damn.
Makoto killed the slaughter artist?
Master, if what he's saying is true, Makoto was the one who instigated the chief to hire the hitman. Does that mean he knew about the chief and Yomi's plot and took advantage of it?
All to eliminate Yomi. And he took the chief's life too. Even me being there was part of his plan. He's had me in the palm of his hand all along. If that's the case, I'll make him pay.
Sorry, did we read that comment?
Hmm?
Did we read out that comment?
Oh, typically when things are limited to side scroll. Oh yeah, we did about the too fast for drama.
Yeah.
Or at least if I didn't read it out loud, I certainly acknowledged it in my head.
Yeah, that's why I read it, and then I went, wait a second, did we say it out loud, or did I just read it?
Yeah, I think plot happened.
Sorry, Luthier, if we didn't read it.
Yeah, I think we got distracted by Yako and the disc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. Like, but
Maybe
the
a little
corridor,
faster?
but yeah, maybe just a little faster, or make the corridors shorter.
Up to him again, get detective points.
I don't think we can. He doesn't have a. Well,
Damn.
It's like there's nothing more to say.
Yep.
Aw.
Killing the hitman once the job was complete. Makoto Kagatsuchi sure is thorough.
That's a
It's like
word.
he's totally emotionless. At this point, I respect the guy more than I fear him.
Is that the meat for the meat buns? Yeah. they're all-
No!
Oh no!
Oh, no, no.
Aw.
Fubuki!
We're all bunched up over there again. I think we can stick to the same
Look
old
at her
strategy.
reflection.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Where's the...
Where's the
Where,
iPad?
oh,
Oh.
there it is.
there it is.
Fubuki, no!
They're not dead. They're not dead, right? They can't be dead. Aww.
These clothes belong to Fubuki.
Ah, poor thing. Yet again, another one of your friends was devoured. The biggest dimwit survived the longest. Perhaps thanks to her overpowered ability.
So I was right about her at least using her ability to get away.
It's Fubuki's handwriting.
No, they're not dead.
Experiment report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I will copy it down, word for word. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility successfully created the first homunculus. The secret to their success was the DNA used as the core for their artificial cells. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA, so they experimented with various peoples. They found success in one person's DNA, someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
Makoto.
But because of that greatest mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition.
That's why he stopped
As
the
a
research
result,
then.
Yeah.
It realized it was a homunculus and escaped the research facility.
That's why its
Currently,
face is
that
covered.
specimen is
because-
still missing.
So the UG's research facility successfully created a
Because it
homunculus
has Yuma's
3
face, because
years
Yuma
ago.
is another homunculus of the same
Project
person.
Homunculus occurred
Possibly,
at the same
yeah.
time.
But I imagine, like, because it's a
That's why
homunculus, it
Amaterasu
might also have, like, the
grew
bleedy
impatient.
eyes and...
The
For
key
the
That's only when
point
they're
is
dead.
that the specimen went missing.
True.
Probably has nothing to do with this city, though. But what's this about someone having the best brain in the world? They gotta be exaggerating.
That's why they gave him Shinigami. To wipe, they knew part of the contract would be to wipe his memory.
Oh.
Yuma!
Rumi!
Hey!
Oh, thank God, someone's not dead!
Are you okay? Where were you?
I'm sorry. I thought I saw someone who looked like Aiko.
Aiko? Your friend who
Oh.
passed away 6 months
I mean,
The
if
one
he
who
did,
was-
that doesn't mean approach her.
Yes. I lost you when I went looking for her.
Oh, the one that was thrown off the roof of the
I
school.
talked to her
Yeah.
a bit. She looked and talked differently from how I remembered.
You got to talk to her?
Okay.
I finally got to say goodbye. I think she understood.
That's good to hear. I got to see Chief Yako back there too.
The chief? Did you speak to him?
No, not really. But he did hand me something that exposes the truth about this place.
I can't believe they're all dead.
That sounds like something the chief would do.
Actually, properly upset about that.
I
It
hope
was
they're not. I'm
something I
still hoping they're
remembered
not.
after talking
Yeah.
with Aiko.
What do you mean? I'm so glad Kurumi's alright.
Don't breathe a sigh of relief just yet, Master. The Bloody said she remembered something.
Who are they eating now?
Kurumi remember.
The buns from
Oh,
the
they're eating the
iPod,
buns, yeah,
from
okay.
The Amapal.
They're the same ones. Okay.
Aiko really hated syringes. She'd raise hell whenever the school gave out vaccines.
Where's this coming from?
I'm getting there. I mentioned syringes to see if it was really Aiko I was talking to. Then I suddenly remembered. A few years ago, something bizarre happened in the city.
What happened?
Everyone in Kanai Ward had to take a blood test. The peacekeepers ordered it, and no one could refuse.
Okay.
A forced blood
This is
test?
where you get the DNA to start
Back
building your...
then, we were
your
told it was
homunculi.
lost for a contagious disease. I had no reason to doubt it at the time. But my grandpa
From
didn't
what we
actually
just
get
went through
tested.
4 years
He said
ago?
it was
Yeah.
suspicious how the peacekeepers were enforcing it.
You mean your grandpa who went missing?
Oh. Yeah,
He
we haven't
didn't get
found
the
him
test,
yet.
so they haven't made a
And you know
homunculus
what?
then.
Grandpa disappeared right after the blood test. He and his friends did everything they could to make sure no one found out they avoided the test. But right after it happened, Grandpa was caught and completely vanished.
Probably
The same
track
happened
everyone
to
after the
anyone
blood
who didn't
test.
take the test.
Hold on, Kurumi. By it, do you mean
The blank week mystery?
the blank week mystery?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
So they didn't all... Like, I'm assuming everyone who got that
All
blood
I've
test,
heard is
like,
that the
fainted,
blank week
or
mystery is a taboo
something,
within Kanai Ward.
and those who didn't
Can
get the
you tell
test,
me about it? What
Eliminated.
exactly is the blank week?
like, it didn't
Can't tell
happen
you
to them,
anything.
so the peacekeepers went around and...
No matter who you ask, you'll get the same answer. That's because no one remembers it.
What do you mean? You don't remember?
I woke up one day and the entire city was ruined. It was like a tornado had swept through.
Whatever broke out.
Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of our homes too. Something terrible must have happened while we were sleeping, but none of the residents remember a thing.
Or you went through a zombie
How
apocalypse.
could that be possible?
In fact, my home was torn to pieces too. But I don't remember anything that happened back then. But that's not all. Within that time, the date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week.
A whole week passed while you were asleep?
I think so. But we never quite found out what really happened. When we
I've been
woke
waking up one day,
everyone in Kanai Ward
and your
barely
whole
even
house is
noticed that it had
trashed.
been completely
Yeah.
ravaged.
You go outside, the whole town is
Businesses
trashed.
with dealings
Yeah.
You realize you've been
outside
asleep
the
for a
city
week.
were aware they had a week of no activity.
Challenge
But
accepted.
right afterwards, Kanai Ward was completely isolated, so no one could look into it. In the end, it was all forgotten while things were still uncertain. No, I think it's more accurate to say we chose to forget.
Well, that was the...
It was all too
I
bizarre.
figured that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Scary. It kind of became a touchy subject, and no one wanted to talk about it.
So that's why the blank week mystery became taboo.
There were lots of different rumors about it at the time, but no one knows what really happened. Some people said that Kanai Ward's clocks had all malfunctioned. Some said we were all drugged by some organization. Others think our internal clocks got messed up and we all fell asleep for a week. But we don't know the truth. What do you think happened?
None of you connected it to
time
the random
froze
blood
for the whole
test you just
city.
got before that?
All we know is that my grandfather and others like him completely vanished back then. Kanai
But maybe
Ward's
we won't
unending
find
reign
him
also
No.
began right
roaming
after
around.
those events.
Huh?
Although,
The blank week
we
mystery?
kind of theorized, or I don't know if I posited
This is
and
so
you shot it down,
hysterical.
Here, pause that for a second.
that her grandpa might be number one.
Mm.
And I bring it back up because every time something happens in this game, he disappears.
Mm.
This is like that, like, you know, like twice as coincidence, three times as a pattern kind of thing.
But she was there when he was on screen this time. Surely she would have went, "That's my grandpa!
Yeah.
Grandpa, what happened to you?"
Yeah. Unless those are some really powerful sunglasses. He just Clark Kenting his way through life like. Yeah, I suppose you do have a point. He was there.
He was on the screen when she was in the room.
Yeah.
So.
That was the end. It was after Yako had died.
Yeah, just before everyone got gassed. That's why she's here with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Or maybe just because the gas happened, it didn't register.
No, I don't think so. Because the World Detective Organization, I think, already existed at that point.
Yeah.
At the point when they got their blood test and everything, and Kanai Ward was isolated.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a recent occurrence that has been created.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I would agree. It was just a bit of a, hey, wait a minute. This guy has a proclivity for just disappearing.
No,
But I also think I prefer if that's not the case, because I like these two's dynamic, and I don't want them to have the oh, but hey, your boss is my grandfather. Kind of
Yeah.
like, oh, what a coinky dink.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not. But I know. I think she's homunculus now. So
It doesn't really
she
matter.
she got the blood test.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Yuma's also one. So
All I know.
I see.
the
Thank you.
homunculi just like literally the only difference is their blood,
What's going on here?
so they can procreate and everything just as humans do.
Yeah.
Useful. She should have told us about that sooner.
She should have, actually. Yeah,
Blame
No, you're
her.
no.
It's taboo, remember?
doesn't matter.
Did you search the whole factory?
Literally trying to solve
What
the
was
ultimate
truth
mystery
that
of the
place was
Kanai
talking
word.
about?
I still don't know. But I haven't checked everything. I don't know what's behind that door.
We've already come this far. We might as well check everything.
Wait! Don't go alone! It's too dangerous!
She sure loves to act before she thinks.
Dangerous to go alone. Yeah, the rain has to be connected as well, because there was a flashback thing they keep going to where Alara is talking about how, like, corpses decompose in the rain, so they're gathered quickly.
But that might just be an excuse now, because they'll come back. So they can't have people
Master.
see the bodies come back to life.
Yeah. Another door.
We didn't just come through that door, did we?
No. No, we came down.
Oh no, we came that way, yeah.
What's wrong?
Well,
The sign that says locked?
think
No?
I heard some strange noises inside.
I also hear something. Kurumi, it might be dangerous up ahead. I'll go first.
Huh? But
Leave this to a detective.
Huh.
I'll be right back once I've confirmed it's safe. Then we can check it out together. Please don't disappear on me again. You had me worried back there.
What you meant to do with a bunch of zombies?
Okay.
What if those zombies get bored with the Amapal buns?
please be careful.
What is she meant to do, Yuma?
Makoto just comes out behind her with some chloroform.
Hey, does this napkin smell like chloroform to you?